Rolling.
First question. Who's the most powerful figure of your time?
Most powerful figure? I'm not too sure.
My Switch group leaders, Melinda and Danny.
Probably like influencers.
I think for the world, probably the president currently, but personally for me, it's a few pastors just throughout my life.
Social media influencers, they make a huge impact even when we don't even realize it just by looking.
Who's the most powerful figure of your time?
I don't think we ever had an answer for that question.
I think social media, like influencers almost, they make a huge impact, especially on our generation's lives, just because we're super big on social media and we might not even realize that they're impacting our lives, but their perspectives and their opinions a lot of times can like come in just from us looking at their social medias.
Yeah.
What makes a good influencer?
The willingness to want to go out and do something and make a change for something.
And being open-minded, I think, because so many influencers come out with their own opinions, but a good influencer will be open to listening to other opinions and realizing that there's more than one perspective.
Yeah. I think good influencers are pretty like passionate. They seem pretty driven.
What does young greatness look like?
For our generation, it's definitely social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, because that's how they get out to the world. They are able to voice their opinions, are able to stand up for like the good, like what's right, and
We get into this idea that young greatness is like being on top and being the best, but like only being the best on the outside. I think true young greatness is being the best person that you can be inside and out.
Even if it's different than everyone else. 'Cause I feel like young greatness at first seems like you have to be popular, you have to be an influencer on social media,
You're supposed
but
to fit in.
it's so much more than that.
You have to be willing to stand out.
You have to be willing to keep on going, because if you're gonna think, oh, that person's better than me, then that's not young greatness. That is called competition. You have to want to get better on your own.
I like how you said competition, because like I feel like young greatness really dies down when you start comparing.
Yeah, how do you know when you've made it as an influencer?
I haven't made it, so I don't know.
Whenever you change someone's life for the better.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
and like when people start like thanking you for inspiring them to go out and do something that they were scared to do before.
I think a lot of people would think when I reach 1,000 subscribers or like these amount of followers, which I don't think is the right mindset, but I think that's what's most popular right now. It's like, how many followers can I get on this? How many likes can I get on that? And that's when you've made it. But I don't think that's true. I think what you said, it's like whenever you've changed someone's life for the better.
Yeah.
What is power?
I think it's just influencing a certain group. Like you have what you said, like a woman's power, that you're empowering then a certain group.
Capability, I feel like.
When was the last time you felt full of hope and what was happening?
Full of hope.
It's sad, but I feel like it's been a while since I've felt fully hopeful about something.
Me too, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Like it's not just 2020. Every year there's been something that has just drained everyone. So it's been a while. 2016.
2016, she's like, I want to go back there.
What role does hope play in your everyday life?
It gives you, like, depending on if you have hope, it kind of controls your whole perspective of the day, your attitude, how you look at things. And without hope, it's just kind of going through the motions. You're not really living life, I feel
Just
like.
a routine.
Yeah.
I think it's a choice every day you wake up. It's like, I'm gonna have hope that today will turn out exactly how it was supposed to be, whether that be a good day or a bad day.
Yeah. Okay. What's one thing you learned from this conversation?
Yeah. I think it's cool to know that everything is a choice. Like having hope is a choice, being happy about how this day is going is a choice, and who you let influence your life is a choice. I think that's so cool.
I also think that hope and influence go hand in hand too, because a lot of influencers, they have to have hope to keep going and doing what they need to be doing to help other people. It's hard, especially when there's a lot of haters, to keep going, but they continue to have hope and go through it.
And I think that the world puts like a cap on who is allowed to be an influencer. And we don't realize that as Christ followers, we are influencers and we are making a difference. And just by trying to outwardly express Jesus' love, like that's making a difference. That's influencing.